The library was quiet. Rows and rows of books stood tall. A boy named Ben loved coming here. He felt peaceful, surrounded by stories.
Today I spotted a girl with bright red hair. She was reading a book, her brow furrowed in concentration. I wanted to talk to her, but my shyness held me back.
He watched her from a distance, his heart pounding. Ben wondered about the girl. What was her name? What was she reading? Maybe she loved adventures like he did.
I imagined talking to her, laughing together over a shared love of books, but the thought of actually approaching her made my palms sweat. I decided to admire her from afar, content with the silent encounter.
Days turned into weeks. Ben saw the red-haired girl at the library often. Each time his heart would race, but he still couldn't muster the courage to talk to her. He noticed her routine. She always sat by the big window, sunlight illuminating the pages of her books. He wondered what she was studying. Was she a student, a writer? His imagination ran wild. One afternoon, Ben saw the girl leave her seat and head towards the library's exit. An idea sparked in his mind. He would follow her, not too closely, just to see where she went. Maybe he could glean some clues about her life outside the library walls. Without thinking twice, Ben grabbed his backpack and discreetly trailed behind her. The girl walked with purpose, her red hair bouncing with every step. Ben followed at a safe distance, careful not to be seen. She led him through bustling streets, past colorful shops and noisy cafes. Ben was surprised. He hadn't expected her world to be so lively. In the quiet sanctuary of the library, she always seemed so serene.
Finally, she stopped at a small bakery tucked away on a quiet corner. I watched as she entered, the smell of freshly baked bread wafting into the street. I realized I had been so caught up in following her that I hadn't considered what I would do if she actually saw me. My heart pounded in my chest.
As Ben hesitated outside the bakery, the girl reappeared. She looked surprised to see him and her brow furrowed.
"Why are you following me?" she asked, her voice firm but not unkind.
Ben froze, his face turning crimson.
I wasn't, he stammered, instantly regretting his decision to follow her.
The girl crossed her arms, unconvinced.
"I've seen you at the library," she said. "You've been watching me."
Ben wanted to disappear. He'd been caught red-handed, and now he was trapped in an awkward conversation he never intended to have.
I'm sorry, he mumbled, mortified. I didn't mean to scare you.
Taking a deep breath, Ben decided to be honest.
I see you at the library all the time, he confessed, his voice barely above a whisper. You seem really interesting, and I wanted to talk to you, but I was too shy.
He looked down at his shoes, his cheeks still burning with shame. The girl's stern expression softened.
"You could have just said hello," she said, a hint of amusement in her voice. "You don't have to follow people around."
Ben felt a wave of relief wash over him. She wasn't angry, just slightly annoyed. He had misjudged the situation, letting his nerves get the best of him.
I know, Ben said sheepishly. It was a dumb idea. I'm really sorry.
He meant it. He had acted impulsively, and he felt terrible for making the girl uncomfortable. He realized that his actions had consequences, even if they were driven by innocent intentions.
"Apology accepted," the girl said, a small smile spreading across her face. "I'm Lily, by the way."
Ben's heart leaped. She had told him her name.
I'm Ben, he replied, a genuine smile finally reaching his eyes.
Maybe, just maybe, this awkward encounter could be a new beginning.